A major development today affecting the province's education system. At the end of the school year, the CAQ government announced it was cutting funding by more than $500 million. And Caroline, the backlash was fierce. Now it seems the education minister has backtracked.
Yeah, Maya, last June, the ministry announced it was forcing public and private schools in the province to slash $570 million from their collective budgets. And today, the education minister said they were adding close to that entire number back to education coffers, but with a condition. Now, this comes after parents and educators protested the announcement, the sudden announcement by the Education Ministry last month that they had to cut from their collective budgets by this fall. $510 million of it from the public system, $57 million from private schools. Quebec's Teachers Federation called for the Minister of Education, Bernard Drinville, to step down, and a PQ-sponsored petition in the National Assembly website against the cuts amassed close to 158,000 signatures. Well, now, today, the Education Minister announced on social media that the province will reinvest $540 million or up to $540 million in education, but all the funds must be used to finance direct services to students, not for anything else. His post did not say anything about the previous cuts announced, so presumably school service centres and school boards still have to cut some money. The president of the Quebec English School Boards Association says the devil will now be in the details in terms of how the money is allocated, and while it's a step in the right direction, the government messed up on this.
It's important to remember that the government mishandled this, and the reason why they're scaling back is not because they listened to what the experts in education were saying. We essentially had to shame them into doing this. They decided to cut everything at the last minute. They doubled down, they tripled down, and it's only because people were very outspoken. They said that this was crazy, that we could never meet these targets, and over 150,000 people signed a petition that the government finally realized that they were not going to get away with this.
Now, Bernard Drinville added in his post on X announcing all of this that the last few weeks have provided an opportunity to review school centre spending, and this exercise will not continue and intensify. He said that in concrete terms, the service centres will see their budgets actually increase, but obviously there's still a lot of uncertainty out there as educators try to decipher what and where they might have to still cut. Maya.
All right, thank you very much for that update, Caroline.